Hey guys, this is my new channel, The Walker. This is where I'm gonna daily vlog about walking and honestly my journey of losing weight. But the main reason is to force myself to really take things seriously, especially with losing weight. And the main thing is, like, I've gained quite a lot of weight. At the highest point, or the heaviest point, I was 114 kilograms. And yeah, basically doing just daily things, as even just walking was feeling like tiresome. And I've already lost a bit of weight. I'm now 109 kilograms, but still I'm quite overweight, and I need to get that low, especially get it back down under the 100 kilograms, and especially getting it back closer to 80 or 70 kilograms. But yeah, the main thing why I gained the weight is the job that I did. I worked as a first AC, or a focus puller, on film set, and the main problem with that is that the job doesn't really require you to walk a lot. It actually forces you mainly to stand behind your monitor, because if the camera operator or the DP want to check a certain framing, I have to pull focus to that point, and I have to kind of stay behind my focus station and do the focusing, and not able to just walk about on the film set. So I'm not getting that much steps on the set, then just going to the location, maybe at the beginning of the day carrying a lot of gear and yeah, setting things up. Most foods on film sets aren't really that healthy. The last film sets I've been on, that pizza for lunch, and yeah, not really that healthy to yeah, diet on. So yeah, with this I'm taking a break off like working on film set and really focus on working on my body to improve. And mainly I'm gonna walk 4 kilometers every day, and most of the time, like, I'm just standing behind the computer, standing the monitor, just standing, and not really yeah, doing a lot of walking. And yeah, that is the main reason why I'm gained weight. But just like, I'm just gonna find time and just walk 4 kilometers. And you might wonder why 4 kilometers. I feel like for myself, walking 4 kilometers is like a good limit, especially 4 kilometers is about 45 minutes or 40 minutes if I do it quicker. And I feel like for anybody who's starting also, 4 kilometers is like a nice distance to walk without getting yourself hurt. Another reason why I want to lose weight quickly is that in 2 weeks time, there's a show called IBC, and I'm there at one booth representing a brand, and yeah, want to be more representable than being like my obese version of myself. Want to be more slimmed down, but also like just able to be there the whole day and have the energy to talk to people the whole day. So you might think, why walk 4 kilometers instead of just running it? The main thing with running is like I'm 109 kilograms, so it's just too heavy to be starting just running directly. My legs needs to yeah, be able to hold the weight, of course, the first thing, but also like my legs needs to be stronger. Just first start walking the distance, and the calorie difference between running and walking the distance isn't really that big. The main thing with walking, it's not like having a slow stroll. You're kind of walking in a way where you want to get somewhere. So you're kind of like in a little bit of a hurry pace, and enable you to actually yeah, also get the 4 kilometers done as fast as possible, but also yeah, you're stressing your body, or like getting your blood flowing faster and enable you to actually consume more energy than walking really slowly. And also there are two other things that I can do. First is to location scout around this city where I live in, but also the cities that I can go to that are close by. And yeah, right now we're in Rotterdam, and honestly I think we can actually go and explore a lot of cool locations for filming, and also just to learn about like more interesting spots, and also show you probably certain locations where they have filmed, because in Rotterdam they have filmed like the big movie called Who Am I with Jackie Chan, and also like just go walk about exploring locations. The other thing I can do is to test out camera equipment, like how I'm now using my phone to basically film this entire thing without having like a gimbal around. So this is just shot on my Samsung S20, and yeah, it's not the latest phone, it's a quite older Samsung phone, but still does the job quite well. The audio I'm getting is with a Hollyland Lark M2, and I'm have it here right now on my neck or under my shirt, and there's a little bit of wind here, so I'm not sure if you can hear the wind noise or if my shirt is good enough to prevent all the wind noise that are coming in. So this building was actually in Who Am I? So this edge is where Jackie Chan slid or just slide down, and yeah, somewhere there between he just broke a window and go in. However, I don't find the angle from this island, the northern island, be that great to capture that building, because it kind of looks a bit flat. Actually, a better spot is on the Willemsbrug, so it's the red bridge in Rotterdam. So now we're on top of the bridge. This bridge is quite busy because the other bridge is a bit under construction, and of course drive past here. So I'm not quite sure how well the audio is. I do have the Lark M2 with the noise reduction turned on, so we have a bit of a wind and all kind of cars passing by, and I hope that my voice still is clear and able to hear what I'm speaking. And now being on the bridge, you can see like the Rotterdam skyline, and this is where it looks quite nice if you capture the skyline from here. The best spot on the bridge is actually not at this end, but actually in the middle, and at the other end you can capture the cityscape a little bit more better, because if you're further down on the other end, you capture quite a lot of water and not the building that close by. So it's better to walk to the center of the bridge and then from there capture the cityscape of Rotterdam. So we're now here at the center, and we're much closer to the buildings. So from here you can see it looks much nicer. Of course, if we zoom in closer, we can capture even better shots, filling the screen with the buildings. Here above these stairs, there's another angle, so you can get without these railing in shots. So here have another great angle, and can capture actually a little bit further. So we can capture this walkway, this building. You can actually capture the water side. The building is called Willemswerf, and yeah, you can see the area where Jackie Chan would have slide down from here. And at the movie before he slides down there, actually when he first comes to the Netherlands, this is the shot where they first shot. So this be the restaurant where they have him sitting. However, the restaurant hasn't been a restaurant for a few years now. It is now a fitness club, and yeah, you can't just go in there to like grab the shot. So even though it was like a restaurant, and you might think the movie would get quite a lot of attention, that people would visit it, but personally myself, living here for a long time, I haven't even been in there at all. So yeah, not quite sure what kind of food or drinks they had. And okay, so here we can actually see this is a taxi. So we have water taxis here in Rotterdam, and you have to call them to go to specific docks here. So we have like several docks in Rotterdam, and yeah, there's a lot of like water routes that you can take to different locations. However, the city center, you have to walk a bit out of the city center to get to one of the water taxi locations. But definitely if you are in Rotterdam, taking a water taxi is something I do suggest, because they go super fast over the water. You can see here. And during a daily vlog, I know it's very different than other videos out there that would be like making a video that is like they did a 7-day walking, or they did like 30 days of walking, or fasting, or something like that. And personally for me, I want to do it a little bit different. I would want to do by day progress. Every day do like a video, like also adding like a bit of a different topic, but also showing the progress of every day, how it's changing. And because if I complete like a 30-day into a 20 minutes video, it's just gonna be a really long video, and might be also a lot of information that I would need to cut out. So instead of that, I'll just do a day by day and just give more information every day, and enable to also talk about more interesting topics every separate day, and instead of just piling it up into one really long video, and also using so much days to just make one video. And here we have the white Erasmusbrug, and honestly this angle is actually where a lot of people would film it, but it's actually not really that great, because it's kind of blends in with the building behind it. There's actually a much better angle under the bridge, and also on top of the bridge, where you get a much more interesting angle of this bridge. We're here at the first spot where I find there's a really interesting angle you can capture, especially capturing a little bit outside of the bridge, which is here. So you can capture the bridge separate from the building, but also like the bit of outside with water. I like this angle a lot. Looks like today we're a little bit in luck. We have the old trams on display here. Trams of Rotterdam. And we see like the old machine here where you do like a stamp with like, you had like paper you had to stick in to get a stamp that would stamp automatically the date and hour, time when it was stamped. And one of the angles that not a lot of people capture is this side. So you basically walk from there to here. And actually this angle is when they do like fireworks. This is actually a nice angle to stand at to capture the bridge with the fireworks exploding. So I've walked now about 6 kilometers today, and yeah, I'm feeling fine. And main thing is why I walked 6 instead of the set 4, to have like a little bit more of a longer route to actually film myself talking about things. But yeah, I'm still kind of getting the hang, trying to get the hang of this vlogging and walking. But yeah, the one thing I do notice with this phone, the S20, is if I'm filming myself in the sun, it's quite overexposed and my skin will look really weird. And right now I'm just filming myself in the shade, which is a lot better, and at least I look more normal. But yeah, I hope you guys found this an interesting channel to follow, and especially follow my journey daily, like with also a lot of tips and things that I'm trying out and giving my opinion about things. And yeah, honestly showing you guys my weight loss journey, and hope you guys want to follow and see how I change over the couple of weeks and maybe also even longer. But yeah, hope you guys follow me and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.